beautiful race car, and Chris Stapleton and his team at Traveler Whiskey, and how excited they are, and just the whole process. I mean, it's been really, really special and surreal to even get to this point, regardless of how the rest of the weekend goes.
How do you approach then getting into the race between tonight and tomorrow? Because obviously you've got a crew chief in Greg Ives who is brilliant at qualifying here for the 500, and then you've got the duels where anything can happen. But you're a good speedway racer.
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously if you can qualify in and you can make speed today, it makes life a lot easier. But on the other side of that, I think the experience that I have, the experience that Greg has, and my spotter Joey Meyer, what he is able to do on top of the spotter stand. I mean, those are all things that I think that are very important. As Chevrolet, we got a lot of cars in the field, that are Chevys, and you cannot do this alone. There's no way to super speedway race by yourself. So, we're hopeful that all plays into our favor. But we also know that this is arguably one of the toughest open fields of the last couple of years, and we picked a heck of a year to try to make this attempt. So there's a lot that goes into it. I would say that as the next gen car has kind of come in, I would say that is maybe you focus on things a little bit differently for qualifying than what you maybe would have in the past. So I don't know that there's any magic per se, but at the same time, I know that we've prepared a really, really nice race car, and if that helps in any way, we're gonna qualify great this evening, but we're gonna go do, regardless, we're gonna go do what we can and have the best opportunity we can to lock our way into the field.
Justin, how have you been dealing with that stress and pressure you mentioned earlier?
Oh, well, I mean, I think that's part of the sport, right? I think we wouldn't do this if weirdly we didn't all enjoy the stress of this a little bit. I think that, for me, I definitely operate on those feelings, and I'm at my best when the pressure is the highest. And last year we went on this, pressure makes diamonds, and it's really true. If it didn't mean anything, there would be no pressure, right? If you could go through life and there was no meaning, you would just kind of live every day and just kind of be bland. And I think sometimes the peaks and the valleys are really what define kind of how we feel and who we are and how we operate. And I've been blessed to be around great people and in great opportunities, and this is just another addition to what I've been able to accomplish in my career, and knowing that all of these people around me are wanting to complete this task and be a part of it. It makes me just proud to even have my name as a part of it. It's a way bigger experience than just me driving the race car, that's for sure.
Justin, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just curious. I feel like you had made peace with being an Xfinity lifer at this point in terms of your NASCAR career.
Reddit feels the same way, just so you know.
Did you ever anticipate making another Daytona 500 start? And if just what are the emotions that come along with that, regardless of this being a JRM effort? But for you personally, what does it mean to be able to be back in the Daytona 500 and have a chance to qualify your way in?
Well, let me start by saying that I don't know that it's kind of hard to explain how I'm going to say this, but I've never not wanted to be in the Cup Series, right? I still to this day, if the opportunity was there to go Cup racing at a high level, I would still have a lot of interest in that. With that being said, though, I think you have to be in the right situation and the right opportunity with the right team and the right car. I don't want to just go to the Cup level just to go compete, right? I want to be able to go out and run good and run up front. And I think last year running the 5 car for Kyle Larson and that whole team made me realize how much I really enjoy the Cup side, knowing that we were able to go up there and be successful. But inversely, too, I have a great team, and I have a great group of people that are around me, and I have an opportunity to go win Xfinity Series championships, as we did last year, and you have another great shot at it going to do it again this year. So, I'm at 2 points there where both are fantastic. I love what I do, and I wouldn't change that side of it for the world. Would I love to be Cup racing again? Absolutely. So you're always fighting that internal battle. But what I will say is, it's allowed me to do things being in the Xfinity Series that I would have never have gotten to do had I still been in the Cup Series. So, right, wrong, or indifferent, I know that there's a lot of difference of opinion on what that looks like. but winning a championship last year was probably one of the most meaningful moments in my career, and had I not gone back down to the Xfinity Series, I don't know that I would have ever experienced that. So I definitely feel like it's been the right choice, and I'm having fun being able to be a part of a really, really cool experience with Junior Motorsports that in my wildest dreams I never saw coming to fruition.
How is Dale Jr. the Xfinity car owner versus Dale Jr. Cup Series car owner so far today?
Dale is the same Dale, but I think that I think it put a lot of things in perspective for me this morning, watching his excitement, watching him being in the garage, watching him, overseeing kind of all of this. I mean, Dale is the amount of effort and time that he's put into this program, understanding the car, what it needs to do to be fast, and checking in on the progress daily. I mean, we're not talking about somebody that's just, hey, how's the car doing, once a week or once a month. Like, it's daily, looking at the car, making sure that he's understanding, where we're going with everything. Those are big steps for our race team. But I also equally think it's a great thing for our sport, right? Dale Jr. is an icon of the sport. He's somebody that has amassed a fan base that goes well beyond the walls of the racetrack, and he's done it because he's Dale, right? His persona and who he is, that's Dale, right? And we all know Dale Jr. I mean, he's the same outside the car as he was inside the car, and he's accomplished a lot of great things on the racetrack. But as a sport, to see Dale's excitement for this, I think it makes me excited for it, whether I'm involved in it or not. It makes me excited for it, seeing his excitement, and I think that's bled through into all of our employees, and it's really bled through into the garage. There's a lot of employees from other race teams that have come over, or drivers that have texted myself or Dale personally, that have been super pumped on this, and that says a lot in my mind about what this truly means and how special this really is.
So no pressure to make it.
Yeah, none, zero. Yeah, listen, I have seen a lot of social media that I'm pretty confident that I need to not show my face ever again if we don't make the field. So that I will do my best job that I possibly can. But I think that this exercise of getting here has been significant for what it takes, the time, the energy, the financial side of it. Whether this is the first and only or first of many, I couldn't tell you. But 5 years ago, I would have said that this day would never come. And it finally came, and it's everything that I thought it would be and then some. And I think that everybody at our shop feels the same way. And so I'm excited to see, the speed that we can have tonight. But I'm excited to see how the rest of the weekend goes, and I'm very hopeful. Look, anything can will happen in the duels. We've seen it all time and time again. You can have the fastest race car here, and it winds up in a box of parts, or you can sneak your way in on the last lap. I think Jimmy got in on the last lap last year in one of the duels, right? So you never know what to expect. But I'm proud of the effort just to get to this point, and we're going to do everything we can to make it in the 500.
Given Hendrick's success qualifying here, all those front rows, not just making the race, but is the front row a goal for you?
Listen, if we qualify in the front row, and I'll do backflips. I don't know that I can, but I'll at least attempt it. I don't know. I think that the one thing about this is, while Hendrick has had a lot of success here, when you look at like I said earlier, when you look at the employees that are down there working on this race car, a lot of them have never been on the Cup side. So just the understanding of going through tech and getting the car on the pit road and all of that is there's all these new experiences, right? And while there's no magic per se, just understanding the processes, there's sometimes you have to focus on little things that you maybe could put that time or energy into the car that now you're focusing on just kind of learning it and growing it. Those are moments that probably hinder us a little bit in this qualifying effort, right? But I wouldn't change that. We could have assembled a team and gotten a bunch of people from another race team and had them come and be a part of it. But that's not what this has been about. This has been about junior motorsports, going Cup racing, and we've done that. And so I think that for me, watching their effort, regardless of what happens, I just want to lay down the best lap I can for them to see it make them happy and proud.
My Place Hotels is proud to be the official hotel partner of Frontstretch. With plush beds, in-room kitchens, and pet-friendly hotels, My Place makes for the perfect pit stop when traveling. Frontstretch fans can use promo code Frontstretch to save 10% on your stay at any of our nationwide properties. Sign up for our Stay Rewarded program to get even more savings. With My Place Hotels, don't just stay, stay rewarded.
Steven Stump of Frontstretch.com here. Come back for more great racing videos, and if you like us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.